This question is from Lori, who has a problem that a lot of parents share. She has a 9-year-old and a 7-year-old. She says, "Dear Dr. Phelan, my problem seems to be that I'm either screaming at my kids or I am begging them to do what I want them to do. It seems like there is no middle ground. I certainly hope that 123 Magic can offer me some alternative to this, because it's very painful spending our days interacting in this way." So for Lori, I think you actually hit the nail on the head. One good way of diagnosing how well you are parenting is to examine your tone of voice. And there are two tones of voice that are problematic, and they're the ones that you identified. The first tone of voice is what I call the anxious, whimpering parental tone of voice. It's, "Come on, honey, come on, get going. We have to be to school in 5 minutes. You better get going. Why can't you do what I'm asking you to do?" and so on. It's anxious, it's whimpering, and so on. The other tone of voice is a angry, screaming tone of voice. "Why can't you ever do what I want? What's the matter with you? Let's get going," and that kind of thing. Now, either tone of voice gives children the same message. So whether you're anxious, whimpering, or whether you're yelling at them in anger, you're telling them two things. The first thing you're telling them is that they are driving you crazy. Okay? And most kids will take that as meaning that they are a bad kid. They're driving you crazy, they're making mom or dad miserable. The second thing you're telling your kids when you either beg or yell is that you have no idea what you're doing in that situation. And many kids will react to this like, "Well, you're supposed to be the mom or the dad. If you don't know what you're doing, I sure don't know what I'm doing. I'm only 3 or 4 years old or 9 years old or whatever." So what's the solution? Well, the solution, obviously, first of all, is you have to learn what you're supposed to be doing. And to do that, I suggest 123 Magic. That's our program, and it has 3 parenting jobs for obnoxious behavior, good behavior, and bonding. But it tells you what to do. Kids can sense, even babies, a lot of professionals feel, can sense if you know what you're doing by your tone of voice. So if you're too angry, if you're too anxious, you're communicating to your child, "You're driving me crazy and I don't know what I'm doing." What we want you to do is to have a different tone of voice, and that's what we call calm and decisive. So what I would suggest for you, you need to get 123 Magic. Read it. It'll take you about 4 or 5 hours to learn it, and then do it and watch your tone of voice. You want to go from anxious, angry, begging to calm and decisive. I'll guarantee you it'll feel real good.